Not. Like, because you look pretty
woman,
malevolent right now.
Sure, if a woman doesn't want to date me because I'm more jaded and I've had more experiences,
wait,
I
how
don't
does he
give a
look
fuck.
malevolent?
He's like, really? All right, let's roll it back.
Really.
Roll the clips back.
Yeah, well, let's roll it back. You tell me why. How does Brian look malevolent? He's having a straight-up conversation with you where he's explaining
right, we can be
the
delusional,
worldview paradigm differential. How would that be malevolent?
He's literally, like, who would want to date him then? Like, let's be real. He's being, like, so bitter about this.
Bitter about what?
Like, why would a girl that age want to date you then?
What?
Because she wants his resources.
I'm about to leave because this is really dumb.
What's that? You're about to leave. Why?
No, your conversation you're having, first of all, the way that
it's dumb.
You're speaking about women. No, I didn't say the conversation.
Okay, go ahead.
This is dumb.
Make your point.
Say that.
Yeah, this is dumb. Okay, go ahead. Make your point.
I mean, the way you're talking about women in their 30s is absolutely disgusting.
What did I say? No, tell me specifically what I said.
They have baggage. They have high. I'm sorry. They have baggage. They have high bodies. Like, you're making these blanket general statements about women. That's absolutely disgusting.
And we're all going to be 30 in like 5 years.
Hang on, that's a totally fair criticism.
That's disgusting.
Totally fair criticism. So let me just ask you.
I wish you love, light, and healing. I'm about to leave because I don't want to be around you.
Hang on. Before you leave, can I just I just want to ask you one question, and we'll just see if this logically. I'm just going to test your logic really quick. Do you think that women in their 20s generally have less baggage than women in their 30s? Yes or no? Generally.
Do I think women in their 20s have less baggage in their 30s? I think it depends on the woman because I feel in my heart. Generally, I don't. It's possible, yes, but what I want to say.
Yeah, what do you think
really
though?
Fast,
do you think that
really
generally women who are in their 30s have more baggage than women in their 20s?
You say baggage.
Wait. Before you say your thing, hold on. Before you say your thing, let me actually just not make this a gendered thing. Men, doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. As you get older, you go through more experiences, and some of those are positive experiences, some of those are negative experiences. So both men and women accrue trauma and baggage as they age. In recent years, I've dealt with very difficult things that I didn't deal with a while back. It's just the reality of being older. So I'm straight. I date women. So I'm gendering it because, yes, I'd rather date somebody who's perhaps in their, a younger woman who's maybe 25, for example. Don't get me wrong. I find women who are in their 30s attractive. In fact, I've dated women in their 40s. I've dated women older than me. So it's not like I'm exclusively going after like college girls. I'm not. But what I am saying is that if they want to date me and I want to date them, I don't see any problem with dating a 25-year-old.
Okay, yeah, I don't see a problem dating 25. I'm with a 38-year-old.
But
I'm just, you're saying I'm using these generalizations. I mean, we are talking about generalizations here. Obviously, there's women in their 30s who are virgins. But, I mean, the reality is a woman Not many. So you're upset about me. It's disgusting that I'm talking about body count. Like, realistically speaking, a woman at 35 is going to have more bodies than however many bodies she had at 25.
But you're valuing
because of body count.
Because of her body count, her baggage.
So what's wrong with that?
I'm
not allowed. Hold on.
Should you be able to date no one? Who are you dating then?
How is that relevant?
No, I'm not.
How is that relevant?
Who are you
what if I
dating?
told you I was dating a 19-year-old?
That'd be kind of weird.
Why would that? Well, okay.
With the same logic, who would want to date you then? Let's put that same logic on you.
Nobody has to date me.
I know, but
nobody has to date me.
Use that logic on yourself though. Like, who would want to date you then?
People who are women who are interested in
saying,
resources.
Like, people that are younger are better. So
I'm talking about me.
Smaller for you
too. But I'm talking about me. These are people who I'm choosing to date or not to date. So if a woman doesn't want to, and first off, actually, yes, plenty of women don't want to date me because of this podcast. That's totally fine. I don't object to it at all. If you don't like my viewpoints on political things or my viewpoints on gender dynamics, you don't want to date me, don't care. That's fine.
Okay, well, I was saying before that.
Go ahead.
So in terms, I think you're allowed to have your personal preference. I'm sorry, I came off the wrong way when I stated that.
Yeah, you said you felt disgusted.
Okay. No, but I was disgusted about this.
About the body count thing?
No, about
that's what you said, though.
That's one of the aspects of the general essence of what I was saying.
Sure.
I was disgusted in the way in which you were So number one, you changed after. I understand. You were focusing your conversation directed exactly at women and women only. And it sounded like, but yes, you changed after. So you did change it. That's what I'm saying now. You were generalizing it towards all women only, and not like men, or on the other hand.
Well, I do want to qualify that I don't share Brian's opinion on this. I do think that men, as they get older, do have less baggage than women generally.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think that it's even, Stephen. And I do think that, generally speaking, if we're generalizing again, men tend to have less baggage in their 30s and 40s, far less, in fact, because they become much more resource rich. And as you know, money can solve a lot of problems.
This is a meme.
And so I do think that they end up with less baggage than women. I do.
I personally think for me, I'm going to say this word again that you guys don't like, but in the sphere of consciousness that I focus on, the people that I'm surrounded by it's like almost like a different reality. I mean, it's honestly insane.
You mean like they don't care if a woman's had gangbangs and slept with like 30,
No,
40,
I'm not
50,
talking
60,
about
100
that.
dudes?
I'm not talking about that.
Well,
I'm talking about
That's such a wild example.
When it comes to perceived baggage, I'm saying the ability as you grow as a human in age, physical age, that you grow within your being.
Well, so let me ask you a question, right? So you mentioned body count, or you mentioned you thought my view was disgusting for a couple reasons. One, that I judge women, I would perhaps not date a woman because of her body count and because of her baggage. If I didn't want to date a woman because she stubbed her toe once and she yelped out, what would actually be wrong with that? Like, make an actual argument. Make an actual argument why. Perhaps you find that absurd, but make an actual argument for why it would be wrong and disgusting for me to not want to date a woman who once stubbed her toe.
I mean, if that's
and
what
she
you
has trauma and baggage.
Yeah, everybody's got their personal preferences.
If that's what you want
but
to
so
do.
okay, so what is it wrong? But is it
that's still
why
weird.
is it then? I mean, that was an extreme example. Why is it disgusting for me to disregard a woman in terms of my dating prospects because she has baggage?
No, I understand what you're saying. What I said in terms of disgusting is that you were focusing on specifically women and not as a general statement for women and men. But then
I'm
you
straight.
changed it.
I only date women.
No, but then you changed it. And I said, okay, this was.
Yeah, you did change
Well, the only reason that he changed it was to say.
But I don't even. Well, maybe
because
you
he
can
was
help
acting
me
like it
on
was
this.
just
I don't actually
women.
understand.
Yeah,
now. I thought I was
he was
tracking
just
with
acting
you,
like it was
but
just
now I
women, and then you
actually
changed
now I
it.
actually don't understand. Maybe you can help me out.
He was only
Wait, one second,
Andrew. $200. My P3N1S finds itself confused by this paradox. Younger women should have less baggage, but these chicks are so toxic, I suddenly find myself extremely attracted to slightly older Texans.
Good.
Hey, don't forget Dolphin. Oh, she's gone. She's not.
Dolphin from Texas?
She's coming back. She's coming back.
Maybe you can help me out here.
Got it right here
because
for you.
I was tracking everything you were saying.
No, I was
and
saying
it was making sense. Let me just ask
Whatever
a question.
bro donated $200. Obviously women don't only look for money, but money is important. Ladies may not like it, but you exist in it. You can push forward to change, but also have to exist and live with what's now.
All right. Thank you, whatever, bro. Thank you, Nickelodeon. Go ahead, Andrew.
I don't actually understand what the problem is if you're having a conversation, you're focusing on just generalizations for women only, and you're not bringing up men. I actually don't even know why that's a problem.
Because it works both ways for men and women. That statement.
Yeah, right. But if the topic, like if you're about dogs, if we're having a conversation about dogs, and I say, okay, we're going back and forth about all the problems that dogs have and this and that, would you then say, but this also applies to cats? And it offends me that we're not bringing up cats as well as dogs. That doesn't make any actual sense to me.
But the thing was that we weren't talking about specifically
That's
women.
different.
We were
Wait,
just
but
talking
also
about
though,
dating in general.
Brian
But that's
does
what your
that.
objection was that he was only talking about women.
But he does that too.
But
Like,
we
he'll
were
bring up the
talking
most
about dating
outlandish examples.
wait. But we were talking about dating in general. We weren't talking about specifically women. He was specifically talking about women, but the overall arching topic we were talking about was dating in general. It was not focused specifically on women until Brian made it that way.
Well,
Yeah, right.
That's
But that's my whole
when I
point, right?
said-
I get that he made it that way. I just don't know why that's a problem.
Because I want to focus on both ends. Because you guys always focus on women all the time and not on the other opposite side of the scale.
Okay.
I think that really, the issue
it's
here.
It's only fair to say I would also like to talk about men. That's fine. But I don't know why you would be